Lapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's Riley Green. Here's a rocket to right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that extends the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Santander goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His second of the year. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now here is Trey Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, center field. And that's the inning. So they get 2 runs. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Right through here for a strike. And a 1-2 again.
Nope. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground. Torres handles. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen. You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Strike on the inside corner. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now.
Ball in.
Wynn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses inside. And now 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 1 out man at first. Now it's going to be Nathan Church. And that is out of play. In the air to left center. Green coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Ivan Herrera will hit next.
Off the plate, ball 1.
just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Nope.
Next one misses. 3-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in. So something in the gap should definitely score it.
Torres to first. That ends the frame. So another inning in the book. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here's the catcher, Jake. Rodgers. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. Man at first, one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Out towards left center. Scott on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
McGonigal now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Lined, and that's a base hit. To third. Tag. Got him. Out number 3.
Well, the big no-no right there, even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the third out at third base.
Back at Comerica Park. Started the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alec Burleson.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking. Here's Nolan Gorman. First offering misses badly for ball one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ground ball right side. Makes the sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro Pajes.
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fouled off left side.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
High fly ball out towards left center. Scott takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. 1 for 2.
Riley Green.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And up next for Detroit, Anthony Santander. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Well struck right field. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Trey Cruz up now for the Tigers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next, for
Trey
the
Cruz
Tigers.
with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude.
Runner on the go. This one in the air right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In to score from first.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, number 67. This is his third time out this year. So up next, Kerry Carpenter. And a big swing and a miss. Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. We're through. Back here in Detroit, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ramon Urias.
Ball one.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. This one in the air right field. And makes the grab. And there's one away. So digging in, Victor Scott. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. Outside corner, there's a strike. The Tigers leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
This one in the air center field. Cruz takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next,
Mason Wynn next. For the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Still in. Welcome back. Taking a look at our games. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So back to the top of the order, and now Kevin McGonigal. Swing and a base hit, and that's a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Gleyber Torres goes yard. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Michael Busch up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop.
Now on the bump, Richard Fitz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have this.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Santander in the box now. Takes strike one. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And that one ripped to left. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 8-0. Joey Ortiz up now for the Tigers. In the air to left center. Walker under it. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was ready to begin the 8th. Matt Brash takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now.
Hey, 2.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, and one out now.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Church in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball, that's outside.
The Tigers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're an hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Herrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. That is strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Runner at first with 2 away. And now Alec Burleson. Now a blooper back behind Shore. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the 8th. Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
Digging in, Jake Rogers. Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. Back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Kevin McGonigal.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in there.
One thing that stands out is the rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Bunts it in the air. Gorman towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. And next up for the Tigers, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-0.
First pitch hacking, and
The pitcher on here, Gordon Graceffo. He's into the game with the bases empty. Rolled slowly to first. And that goes foul. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one in the air center field. Scott settles underneath it. 2 down. And now the DH, Anthony Santander.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This one popped up. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Dylan Dingler, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 in this one. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Foul ball there. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball 1.
Stays alive. Hard hit left side. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing, and he went 0-1. That clips the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Ramon Urias next up for the Cardinals. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Out to short, Ortiz. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. So up next Victor Scott.
Center fielder Victor Scott II.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. On the ground, and this should do it. On the first, ball game. And the Tigers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage day or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.